again. So I just am so filled with gratitude this morning and wanted to share a quick story about the reciprocity of life. You know, in the Bible it talks about sowing and reaping. Ancient Inca tradition talks about the concept of AYNI, which is where this feeling of reciprocity that we sow into people and then they sow into us, and it's just this big cycle. And I am so grateful for my friend Giovanna. We've had this great cycle of AYNI going on over the last 4 or 5 months. You know, when she decided to host her very first summit, her conference, Faith and Business Conference called Thrive, I knew I wanted to be part of it. I bought a VIP ticket. And then as I got to learn more about it, because I wanted to support her, I love her and I just adore her. And I love the topic too. So I bought a VIP ticket. And then as I got to know more about it, I became a sponsor, which, you know, could underwrite a couple of younger entrepreneurs to attend. That was me sewing into her. And then she sewed into me unexpectedly by asking me to do a presentation that then turned into a keynote. Now, she didn't know that earlier this year I had put on my goal. I have a whiteboard behind my monitor where I have 18 big audacious goals out there, and one of the goals that I had there was called Stage/BA, and that was my shorthand for that I would present my message of persistence in business and life, perseverance in business and life, that I call Begin Again. That's my 2-word mantra for perseverance. Little did she know that that was on my intentions board, and I thought that that was a goal that would be way out there after I'd been established more in my business mentoring role. Well, I got to present last week. I got to present that message for the very first time, and that was she took such a chance on me to present that content for the very first time, and that content has now resonated with people. And now several people have joined, and I decided to take action coming out of that conference, and I put together a beta program I'm calling Multipliers, which really equips early stage entrepreneurs with some of the distinctions between my 6- and 7-figure businesses. By the way, that program is open for enrollment right now, and the primary thing I'm sharing there is how to teach something that you know really well and get a community of people to co-create and co-invest in you building that out for them before just so many entrepreneurs build a program and then hope they can sell it. This way, when I built the 7-figure business, the one thing I did accidentally that worked really well was I surrounded myself with people that wanted to co-create this and asked them to co-invest. In other words, to prepay for the service, and then I would build it. So that's the main thing I'm going to teach in Multipliers, plus just the heart and soul that you need to, the big distinction between the 6- and 7-figure business was really what was in here, not the market I was serving. And so some real key distinctions between the 6- and 7-figure business. So Multipliers is open for enrollment, is going to close on Thursday, which is the 5th anniversary of a call I felt to do this work with younger entrepreneurs, or with emerging and younger entrepreneurs, but I felt ill-equipped 5 years ago. Well, the experiences since then have really given me more humility, more perspective, and greater distinctions. So now on this 5th anniversary of that call, I'm ready to step out and begin sharing that message with my own small community of people who are going to co-create this content for future entrepreneurs going forward. But this cycle of AYNI, sowing into people, with no expectation of return. I mean, I was sowing into Giovanna. She sowed back into me. And it's this big cycle. And it's just phenomenal. There is so much to share from this particular experience. It's a book in and of itself. There's just been so many moments over the last 3 or 4 months that have just been God moments, just way beyond anything I could imagine. But I want to keep that cycle going with the people here in my community. So in the comments here, I'm offering, if you need business strategy or just another perspective from a mentoring perspective, I'm going to offer 90-minute complimentary mentoring experiences. And you can book a 90-minute call. There's a survey on the front end because I want to know a little bit about your business challenges and things like that. That'll help me set the right intent for the meeting. And but I invite you to hop on there, book a call, and let's connect. I really want to serve you all, and I really want to see how my 35 years of executive experience in multiple sectors can benefit you. So AYNI, what can you give, and how can you serve?